This is today's Scorpio horoscope prediction. Those born between October 23 and November 22 belong to this zodiac sign. Love, although important, is not everything for Scorpios. They base their stability on other facets, although the sentimental field is very important to them. Lately, Scorpios have found themselves quite nervous and upset. This stress does not favor you at all, and only with this you manage to attract bad energies. If you have the chance, I advise you to start dedicating some time to yourself, listening to relaxing music or even practicing an activity that makes you release stress such as yoga or meditation. It is not necessary for you to join any gym or sports center, you can do it in your own home, thanks to the many free videos that exist on the internet. Pay attention to my recommendation, and you will see how you feel better and recover the good vibrations. Love horoscope for single women. Without a doubt, Scorpio women are quite complicated for most men. You have a difficult character to deal with, and on top of that you demand that your partner get involved even more than you do yourself. Today in love you should consider what I have told you. That selfish attitude on your part means that you do not achieve stability with anyone. It is true that it is not difficult for you to conquer, in general, that is quite good for the women of your horoscope sign, but another thing is to get that person to stay by your side. If you are tired of going from adventure to adventure without more, I advise you to pay attention to your behavior and try to avoid those moments of anger that they give you, even if the next moment you launch with very effusive displays of affection. A difficult man motivates you, and you know why I'm telling you. Today's free prediction for the Scorpio man: control your character and attacks of anger. The Scorpio man already has a strong temper, and today is a day when he is likely to have one. In love today, the horoscope tells you that you must move forward and not remain anchored in the past or in your current situation, but for this you must take the initiative and not fear failure. There are already too many occasions in which the fear of receiving a refusal has deprived you of the possibility of some conquest or sentimental relationship. Don't let others get ahead of you because you run the risk of it being so, and you let a lot of time go by, and you just limit yourself to contemplating the situation. It is necessary, friend of Scorpio, that they change the chip and your way of thinking regarding relationships and in all areas of your life. Take the risk that they are willing to make it work for you, but do not be discouraged if it is not the first time. Scorpio love horoscope today for singles. Those born under the sign of Scorpio are under the influence of the planet Jupiter, and this makes them feel confused and indecisive in matters of love. You are used to being the center of attention, you love that the world revolves around you. Perhaps you will receive a big surprise from someone you appreciate and whom you have not heard from for a long time, and who, unintentionally, can help you solve your doubts. If you have a partner. When winter lurks outside the house, with its darkness and shadows, we must invoke spring that only love can give us. You have to close ranks next to each other. When bad news threatens, you have to get closer, kiss, be one. That's the way to win through love. If you do not have a partner, you are thinking too much about whether or not you are going to that meeting when you know that you want to go. That person is going to be there, and yes, this can be the beginning of that story that you so much want to happen. So do not continue to believe that your absence counts more than your presence. Love is only built in person and putting the body. It's time to invest, but not what you think. It is not about putting more money, but about investing time. Indeed, as you think, your business or work needs to have better order, greater cleanliness in what they do and added value. And that is only achieved if you stop and study your entire process. You have to put an end to these practices that can put you in a delicate situation because you do not measure their consequences with an objective eye. Maybe an extra drink and an extra snack won't cost you today, but it all adds up, and the amount they're going to charge you is going to be too high. Go back to order. When winter lurks outside the house, with its darkness and shadows, we must invoke the spring that only love can give us. You have to close ranks next to each other. When bad news threatens, you have to get closer, kiss, be one. That's the way to win through love. It's time to invest, but not what you think. It is not about putting more money, but about investing time. Indeed, as you think, your business or work needs to have better order, greater cleanliness in what they do and added value. And that is only achieved if you stop and study your entire process. You have to put an end to these practices that can put you in a delicate situation because you do not measure their consequences with an objective eye. Maybe an extra drink and an extra snack won't cost you today, but it all adds up, and the amount they're going to charge you is going to be too high. Go back to order. Good leaders focus more on solutions than problems. They express their confidence in a good idea and try to encourage people to support them. The truth is that bad leaders follow a similar strategy. But unlike good leaders, they playfully distort the truth to get others to support their plans. Sometimes a difficulty is so obvious that denying its existence makes us look foolish. If you are brave and honest enough this week to admit that a situation is going wrong as Mars moves into Gemini, you will gain the support you need to correct it. Tip of the day. It is a day to make yourself heard, but for your voice to have an echo, you must consider that what you say does not matter as much as the words you choose to say it. Lucky numbers for today: 8, 22, 40, 46, 47, 48. Free Scorpio Daily Horoscope Tips. All the signs of the horoscope are divided into 3 decans according to the date of birth, and this is the prediction and the specific advice of the Scorpio horoscope for each of them. First decan, October 23rd to November 1st. Don't let others discourage you and prevent you from reaching your goals. Second decan, November 2nd and 11th. Stop long-term planning and focus on the present no matter what others say. Third decan, October 12 and 22. Life is made up of moments of happiness and others that are not so, and you give more value to the bad ones than to the good moments.